Last Wednesday, one of the best shows on Amazon Prime, Invincible, had its last episode of season 4.
Get ready. This is gonna be a hell of a mess.
We asked students around the school what their thoughts on it was. Where does the season finale compare to the other season finales?
I think this one doesn't need a lot of big battles, and the other ones obviously do have big battles.
What will you have after 500 years?
You, Dad. I still have you.
But a lot of people think that this season finale was bad just because there was no battles, but this one is good because it shows Mark's trauma and his decision in the end to let Thrag and all the Viltrumites stay on Earth, which is a very bold decision to make.
Did the pacing for the finale work for you?
Yeah, I think the finale was basically perfect. It sets up the next season pretty well. It showed that the Viltrumites are on Earth now and like they're a threat there. But I think it was a good ending.
Yes. We are here.
How do you feel about the difference of how it was played out in the comics versus the show?
Well, I think they portrayed it good in the show because you know how they had like Invincible, they had Omni-Man, but in the comics, but in the show it was more of just like Mark going through the trauma. They showed more of his trauma and all that, and I feel like they showed it good. And in the end, it came up to Mark's decision instead of Omni-Man and Mark's decision, and I think that was good because it portrayed his trauma more and what he was going through, and it came down ultimately mainly just to Mark. So I think it was good.
Yes. I accept your terms.
How do you feel about Mark's decision in the finale?
I feel like Mark's decision in the finale was probably the best decision they could possibly get because it saves him and his family and like his loved ones, and it sets up like the comics perfectly with the Viltrumites blending in with like the real Earth and everything.
In your society, your people will never know we are here. But they will save us nonetheless as we use them to birth our salvation.
Which character do you think had the best arc this season?
I think it was Nolan. Just the way like he changed and everything. We could see it like through his conversations with like Debbie. Like he really did change for the better. And then at the end of the season, like when he confronted Cecil, or when Cecil confronted him, and he told him that he was trying to change for the better.
I risked my life out there, trying to win this war. I almost died.
Great start. Nearly died 2,341 more times, and then we can talk.
Honestly, I think Alan definitely surprised me with becoming the master of everything since Theta's passed away. So, Alan.
Hey, this is really serious. I got big shoes to fill, even if Thetis, wore those weird slipper things and not shoes.
What was your overall reaction to the finale?
It was alright. It wasn't as good as people probably expect it to be because, there's a lot of people who only watch the show and don't really read the comics. But I think it really sets the mood for the next upcoming seasons.
Which character's action surprised you the most this season?
I'm gonna have to say Omni-Man. Him turning on the Viltrum Empire definitely surprised me. Happy he did it. Sad that the way the show ended, but happy he did it.
Where are you going? To get my son.